somebody asked man about the Wilf situation as well with Mateta. Shout out Aaron in it, because man was talking to Aaron and the man them in the group chat about it still. Yeah. Man was chatting to Aaron and like Rhino and that. And bro, I can't lie, yeah. A lot of people are saying they're on Wilf's side, yeah, but bro, man need to adjust, yeah. We need to adjust the mentality, yeah, of how we deal with certain situations, bro. You know them ones. Because the thing is, yeah, when Wilf came out, yeah, initially, I was like, you know what? Firstly, I understand both sides, innit? I understand both sides. But the reason why I'm not on Wilf's side for this one, yeah, is because, yeah, man need to understand that what man need to understand, first and foremost, is that this was a written interview, yeah? There's no video. So firstly, we don't know, yeah? We don't know how Mateta said it. We don't know how he said it. We only know how it was written. We don't even know if Mateta was mad offended by it, or if he said it in jest, or if he just kind of made a comment saying, oh, the man them laughed at me and I've made it kind of thing. He could have just said it like that. And man are making it out like they're beefing. Do you know what I'm saying? So, because of that, this is why I said, is there a video? Because unless you see a video, something said and something written down can look completely different, because now you're leaving it to interpretation. Do you see what I'm saying? But also, the one thing I would say, yeah, that a lot of people do, yeah, whether they mean it or not, yeah, I don't care, innit? Like, if somebody's got certain dreams, yeah, it's one of them ones where you shouldn't laugh at them. I'll be real. You shouldn't laugh at them. Because to me, if you want what's best for the person, yeah, even if you don't believe someone could do something, yeah, you don't need to tell them you don't believe they can't do it. You know them ones. And that's my thing. That's my thing. Because the thing is, yeah, Wolf saying, yo, there was 10 other men, yeah, saying that there was 10 other men there, that doesn't mean nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Wolf was the captain. Do you know what I'm saying? Wolf was the captain. So my thing is, if you're the captain, yeah, you've been at the club the longest time, you're the most popular guy in the team, if you're trying to run banter, saying that I can't make it, yeah, just because there's 10 other men there, that doesn't mean nothing, bro. It's still you that said it. You get what I'm saying? That's my thing. Because they always say, yeah, that probably 90% of jokes, there's some truth to it. So you don't need to tell a man, yeah, you don't need to tell a man that you don't believe he can do something. You don't need, even if it's banter. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if it's banter. Like, if my man believes that he's going to make the France squad and you don't believe it, you don't even need to joke and say, yeah, nah, it's not going to happen, bruv. Like, why are you trying to shit on man's dreams for? Like, that's crazy. That don't even make no sense. That don't make no sense. Because that just makes you a dickhead. You know them ones. Because at the end of the day, Wilf was waiting for the England call up for bare long. It never happened. Do you know what I mean? And then he ended up going and playing for... ended up going playing for one of the African nations. But let's be real. He always thought he was going to play for England. So, you can't laugh at a brother for thinking he's going to get in the French team because he ain't done it. Like, even if it's banter, you can't laugh because you didn't make the England squad. You get me? So, at the end of the day, even if he was making fun of my man, yeah, it doesn't come from a good place anyway, even if it was just banter. Because as a man, yeah, if a man has a dream, yeah, you shouldn't make light of it, bro. Like, even if it's a joke, you don't need to joke about something like that. You don't need to. Do you understand? So, with Mateta, I can understand why at the time, think about it. If you're one of the newest players in the team, yeah, and you're saying to the man them, yo, like, rah, I'm going to make the French squad, and the most popular player in the team is making jokes about it, and other men are laughing, of course he's going to take it to heart, bro. Because it's like, bro, you're taking the piss out of man. Like, you get me? If I've told man them, yo, I'm gonna make the French squad, and man's making jokes, saying, nah, you're not. Even if it's banter, you meant it though. You meant it though. Do you see what I'm saying? So, of course, if he's used that as fuel, yeah, and now he got there, he's saying, yeah, man them didn't believe in me, and I'm here now. You, bruv, if you're Wilf, you have to firm that, bro. Because he did what you couldn't do. Because you wanted to play for England. And now you're trying to say, oh, it's just banter. No, it wasn't banter. It wasn't banter. Even if you said it in a joke way, you've told a man that had a dream that he's not going to achieve it, bro. What gives you the right to do that? What gives you the right to do that, bro? Especially as a brother that wanted to play for England and failed. Do you know what I'm saying? So, because of that, if Mateta feels a way about that, he's allowed to feel a way. He's allowed to. Just because he wasn't the only person there, just because he weren't the only person there, that doesn't mean that you should be making fun of man. It doesn't mean that. You get me? Like, you don't bust them kind of jokes in public. You get me? And facts, if there's no truth to the joke, then usually it's not funny. This is the point. Most of the time when people joke, there's an element of truth in jokes, bruv. There is. So just saying it's just banter, that doesn't absolve anyone. You get what I'm saying? Because, bro, if I was here making the get in the kitchen jokes to gal, yeah, it wouldn't be funny if I didn't mean it. You know, like that? It wouldn't be funny. That's the reality. So, like, what are we doing here? This is what I mean. Like, bro, the reason why when man see the memes, yeah, of gal doing kick-ups and that, and then it cuts and then she's in an apron and that, the reason why that's funny to man is because man really feel that. Man really believe that. This is why it's funny to people. Like, man see that, you man remember the real blood when the thing's doing kick-ups and then she gets barged and then, bro, then she's in the kitchen. Like, bro, if there's not a bit of truth to the jokes, man, they're not funny, bro. They're not funny. So, if you're laughing at my man, do you know what I'm saying? If you're laughing at a man's dreams, yeah, it's not banter, bro. Like, you're trying to shit on a man's dreams, bro. And if you're a man that don't have dreams, what do you have? Like, what do you have, bro? Like, that's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? So, for me, you're never going to see me. You're never going to see me. If a man says to me, yo, Rants, I'm going to play for the French national team one day, I'm not going to say, nah, no, you're not. You know them way there, bro. If we're in the same changing room, if you believe that, cool. But man ain't going to make jokes about that. I'll make jokes about your trim. I'll make jokes about your clothes. But man's not going to make jokes about that. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Because there's no need. And this is what it is. So you can't tell a man that you don't think he can do something, and then when he does it, what, he's not allowed to say, yeah, don't think I didn't forget. Don't think I forgot what you said. A man say, oh, I was only joking. No, you wasn't. But you wasn't though. You wasn't joking. Like, bro, that's crazy. Because, bro, you see the thing with Ange, yeah? Remember when Ange said, yo, I win trophies in my second season? If he didn't win that trophy, man would have had chat for him. So why can't Mateta have chat for Wilf now? Like, why can't he? You know them, man. They don't make sense. 100%. Mateta in the back of his mind, he never forgot that day. And he's allowed to not forget that day. He's allowed to. Because a man blatantly told him in front of other people that, nah, you see that dream you have? Yeah, it's not happening, mate. But a man's not allowed to remember that. That's crazy. Bruv, he took it personal like MJ, fam. He took it personally. Like I told Aaron, the same with Rhino, yeah? Rhino manages musicians, yeah? I know, yeah? Like, Rhino's musician doing like millions of streams and that on TikTok and all them things. Imagine when Rhino first started managing my man, yeah? There would have been people saying, oh, how's your little music thing going? You know them way there. You know when people try to do that? You know them ones there? Like I remember when I first started doing socials and that, and bro, like man will see some gal and that don't really watch what I do and that. Be like, oh, so you still doing that YouTube thing? That YouTube thing. I ain't been to a country in the world and not been spotted yet since I started doing this thing. Man said, you still going to the YouTube thing? Man was in a club in Morocco and got spotted. And man said, are you still doing that YouTube? Bruv, are you still working in that office? You know, like that. You know, that's what they be doing. It's crazy. And that's what people do. And they don't see nothing feisty about that. You know, like that. Like, what are we doing? It's crazy, bro. This is what they do. Man will try to belittle your thing and then not realize how fucking feisty it is. You know, like that. It's mad feisty. That little YouTube thing, you know. There's nothing little about the YouTube thing. But the fact that you've said that now, you deserve a box. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You still doing that little YouTube thing. Are you still going out on all them dates and ain't got a man? Like, what are we doing here? I said you're 35, you got no youth and no man. Are you still doing that YouTube thing? Brother, allow it. It's a mental. Bro, I lie? That's like asking the thing, oh, you still on Tinder and that? You know the way there? 35, no use and that. What, you still on them dating apps? What's a man talking about? I can't fucking believe it. Are you still doing that YouTube thing? Brother, fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it is. And that's the same thing. Rhino would have experienced it. Even Aaron as well. Aaron's on international TV. Man speaks 5-6 languages and that. A man will say, oh, you still doing that YouTube thing? What YouTube thing? Do you know who I am? Do you get what I'm saying? That YouTube thing. Man are taking the piss. This is what man do. So when they're looking at Mateta and they're saying, oh yeah, if in Mateta's head is that he wants to play for France, who are you to joke about it? And say, oh yeah, it's not going to happen, bruv. It's like, bruv, you play for Ivory Coast because England didn't want you. Like, what are we doing? That's the reality. Do you know what I'm saying? And Mateta could have chosen the same path and gone and played for another nation, but he believed in his ability to play for France, and now he's done it. So why is he not allowed to say, yo, remember when you said that? Why is he not allowed to say that now? So, like, it is what it is, bro. We have to keep it 100. Even though Wilf is saying, yeah, that he wasn't the only person there, why did you mention my name? Because you're the main guy. You was the captain. So when you bust a joke, everyone else laughs. So now you're making me look like a dickhead because I got 10 men laughing at me. You get what I'm saying? You got 10 men laughing at me in the changing room because of a dream that I had. And you're telling me that I can't do it. So of course I'm going to hold that against you. Why wouldn't I? That's crazy.